Your girls All-Star football final with the West kicking off the second half and holding a 1-0 lead off the boot of Akila Furbit. The wind is now becoming a factor on the field as it increases slightly. We'll see what the East can do under coach LeVar Bassett as far as leveling the match. Is the goal scorer there. Eventually it's knocked long by Thomas, Tiara Thomas. Here's Furbit, Akila Furbit, going back to Kristen Dale, who's right back for the West. Carrie Furbit, far side. Second half getting underway here. The big question, what can the East do up front? The fourth, the 5 BSSF All-Star Final, football finals on BSA. Once again, recapping the opening match, the primary All-Star match, the West 3-1. The middle school girls, the East came up trumps there with a 2-1 win. The middle school boys, it was the East winning 3-1. And now, in the second half of the senior girls All-Star match, the West leading 1-0 at the half. We're 2.5 minutes down in the second half. Throw in for the East here in front of our sports microphones. Jalen Bean. Another throw in. This time it was Scott Collington to Bean, and here comes the East. Their tall striker, Carrie Furbit. Leaves it for Nye Mabry. Tries to turn it inside, and watch Furbit. She's the goal scorer. She's not afraid to let one fly. As a fact, there's a long shot just wide of goal. It will be a goal kick coming out as Jade Smith has to cover quite a bit of distance to retrieve the ball. These bowl boys, certain locations around the field, but they should be behind the goals. I think that would be a better position. Nevertheless, a goal kick coming out for the East. Play on the far side, the eastern side of the field. Furbit, Akila Furbit. Corday down the line. Free kick to the West. Jalen Bean. back. Oh, putting in trouble her teammate, Scott Collington. Quick throw quickly taken by Mabry. Unable to keep it in play. Darryl Virgil. Darryl Virgil goes down. Furbett unsuccessful in keeping it in play. Bermuda's talented school footballers on show throughout the day and tonight. 5 All-Star matches. This is the 4th. We've definitely seen lots of talent in the previous matches, as well as 1 or 2 outstanding players like Keela Furbett in this match. Up as Casey Morton-Simons unable to keep it in play. Can lets it go all the way over her head, back to her keeper. Gordon. Whistle goes. Woodley. Free kick to the east. Jalen Bean going long. Sky ball. Throw into the east. Quickly taken there by Mabry. Mabry now gets it back. Oh, closing it down quickly is Scott Collington. Furbett now. As we see, Kylie Bregman takes a knock on the chin. It'll be a free kick. Throw in, excuse me. Darryl Virgil going down the line, looking for Sarai Paul. Approaching 9 minutes and still remains the West 1-0. Bean falls back to Bean. Can the East come up with the right move to get it going? And now moving into the attacking third, moving to their extreme right. Oh, a bit too long. So we see another substitution about to be made. Coming onto the field for the East. Number 2 will be Kalishi Jones. Free kick to the East. Delia Can. 9 comes on for the West. And Shante Hippolyte. Down the line, throw to East. Jaleesa Robinson. Throw into the West. We're in the 11th minute of the second half. For the 41st minute, 2 30-minute halves. We're into the West, being coached by Donovan Durant. A nice turn there by Kyla Brangman. Feeding it through to Kashante Hippolyte. Oh, coming over and doing some cleanup work there is Trishani Scott Carlington. Throw in, or is it a corner? Yes, it's a corner for the West. Their 4th of the match. Off the crossbar. Oh, again, opportunities there for the West to go up 2-0. One hit the crossbar, and the second was just off the top from inside the 6-yard box. Jade Smith now, the goalkeeper for the East, preparing to do the honors. Good move there by Bean as it's turned inside and defending at its best by Kawana Dill. See referee Woodley instructing one of the players to return, that's Jalen Bean, to return the water bottle. Free kick to the West. Midway in their own half on the right side. In the 14th minute of play. Jalen Bean, along with Shawnee Darrell Virgil. Oh, Virgil goes down. Oh, getting around one player very nicely is Kyla Brangman. And there's the intended cross, Kawana Dill, but 2 bounces and into the hands of goalkeeper Smith. Smith from Salter Scramble. Kawana Dill from Warwick Academy. The West now, working on the left side, the left flank. Down the line to this distance appears to be Corday. Eden Smith is also over there for the West. We just have to hold on for another 15 or 16 minutes or so to pull off the victory, showcasing Bermuda's young school talent. And here's a chance here. It's a chance for the West. Oh, Jada Smith comes out and slides and collects nicely. Akila Furbert trying to go forward to the tall striker and Carrie Furbert. It's 15 minutes down, so 15 minutes remaining the second half of the secondary girls football All-Star final. Gordon Simons. Oh, gives it up here as Mabry battling over there, but doesn't win the battle. Falls to Jaleesa Robinson. Robinson is chasing deep into the western half of the field. Can she get the cross in? Nope. Good piece of defending there. By Darryl Virgil, I believe it was. Shawnee Darryl Virgil. Eventually cleared. And here's the West once again. Oh, it's a through ball. Darting quick down there is Mabry. Mabry has a chance. Oh. Player got between her and the goalkeeper. Slow to get back to their feet, but it's the goalkeeper, Smith, who eventually cleared. Now a throw in just in front of us. Down the line to Kalishi Jones. And once again, another throw in. Jalen Bean. Down the line, looking for her teammate. Bean again. Thwarted there by Carrie Forbett. Falls to Ashante Hippolyte. And here comes the East. Right on the half line. Cramp appears to be setting in. One or two players, and another is coming off the field limping. So cool weather taking its toll as we see the East trying to get something going here. Darryl Virgil with a cross over there to big number 14. Jaleesa Robinson. Oh. 17.5 minutes down. The West leading 1-0. Virtue of a 10th minute strike by Akila Furbit. You're watching it all on Bermuda Sports Network. When you can't get out, we bring it home. Another substitution being made by the East. Number 2 coming on now. Zakaya Morris. Goal kick coming out for the West. Bean lays it off to Morris, who unsuccessful in keeping it in play. Strong challenge there. Another throw in. Bean. Out of bridge. Oh, intercepted there. Oh, they give it up, and teams must be getting a little tired here. They're turning it over rather quick as a few of the lights go off. Upper right corner up there. Hopefully the rest will remain on. Just had a few of the lights up there that have gone off. Not affecting play much. In the 20th minute, the East have 10 minutes to come up with the goods. Try to get that all-important equalizer. Steed on the far side going long. Low It's not good to touch there. Throw in by Jalen Bean down the line. Flag goes up. The referee orders a throw-in, or the throw-in, to be taken by the West, and then instructs player Guanadil to dress back a bit. She tried to get a few extra yards out of it. Referee Wendy Woodley will have none of that. Outerbridge now, cornered. Throw in to the east. Quickly taken there by Scott Carlington. Here's the Precious Smith, the daughter of the referee. Throw in far side. Eastern All-Star coach LeVar Bassett must come up with something. Only one goal separating these two teams. And still yet to come, the all-important match of the day, the senior boys final. Some of these names, when we do get to the match, you will hear, because some of them are involved in Premier Division football. So it should be a quality match. Right now we're winding down on the last 7.5 minutes or so of the senior girls. Oh, flag goes up. The referee's assistant. The action closer to the ref's assistant. So it should be a free kick for the East. We're running out of time. This one some, I would say, 5 to 7 yards outside of the penalty box on the right side. There it is. Oh, whoa! Just hitting the netting on the back side as we see the senior boys starting to warm up. It's a goal kick coming out for the West. Oh, bad distribution there and almost intercepted there by Zakia Morris. West almost made to pay for a costly mistake there. They've led for the better portion of the match. We're in the 24th minute. Not the time for a mistake. There's Bean looking for Steed over there. Thomas clears, going long. Comes the West once again. Oh, gonna have one there. Oh, yes! 2-0 from well outside of the box. What a goal.
And the West now are going up to 2-0.
And she's doing her dance down there. Number 16 for the West, Kyla Brangman. In the 24th minute of the second half, or the 54th minute, Kyla Brangman gives the West a 2-0 lead. Excellent effort by Kyla Brink. Jade Smith just a little bit off of her line. And that shot was all, I would say, 25, 27, maybe even closer to 30 meters. Well outside of the 18-yard box. And here's the West coming again. Turned inside, but cleared there by Scott Collington. Goal kick coming out. Uphill climb now for the secondary girls Eastern All-Stars. At a bridge. Leaves it for Dill. And the East come up with it. Sierra Fisher going long. And over the far side over there, it's Kerry Seymour. Opportunity. The East trying to get something going up front. Raja Steed. It's going to be a throw-in for the East. We're in the 28th minute. Kerry Seymour throw. Laying it off to Shawnee Garrett Virgil. And it's a goal kick coming out for the West. Just about 28 minutes completed now with the West leading 2-0. I think that this one is just about over. The West now. Oh, gives it up, and there's a, oh, this should be a corner. Corner for the East. Chances of their own, just can't seem to put the ball into the back of the net. Corner kick. The secondary Eastern team girls. Oh, it skims off. It should be another corner. Both teams no doubt tired, and it's cold out there tonight. Another attempt. Falls to, oh, straight into Fiddick's hands, but it fell to Sierra Fisher from Saltus Grammar. Fiddick to the edge of the box. And knocked into touch eventually there by Sarai Hines. Throw in for the West, and we're in the final minute of play. Regulation time. It looks as if the Western team, secondary All-Stars, girls, are going to pull off the win. And it's going to be the first shutout of the night. All teams leading up to this point had found the back of the net. Now in injury time. Weston throw in on the far side. There's Akila Furbit. Oh, stripped right there by Darryl Virgil. Oh, they get another chance. Here's a delicate chip. Wide of goal. Expect to hear the whistle from referee Wendy Woodley in the next minute or so. See both teams representing the East and West secondary boys on the pitch here at the National Sports Center warming up. And as mentioned previously, you will hear some names that have done outstanding things with their teams in the Premier Division. Goal kick, Smith. Here comes the East once again. Jalen Bean, who's been working very hard tonight. With the throw now. Skims off the head of Guana Dill, and that's the final whistle. The West with a 2-0 victory in the Bermuda School Sports Federation's Senior School Girls Football Final. A 10th minute strike by Akila Furbit gave them the half. That's the way it remained at the interval. Then in the 54th minute, Kyla Bragman with a cracking 30-yarder to give the West a 2-0 lead. And the first shutout of the Bermuda School Sports Federation's 2010
We would like to congratulate
finals.
the senior school girls West Allstar team.
Finals now behind us, and still to come, the all-important match of the night. It's the senior boys final.